Welcome to day 15. So today I'm in my bathing suit because it's my kids' last day of school and we're headed to the beach as soon as I'm done with this video. They're all waiting for me patiently, kind of. But what I wanted to talk about today is intention, setting intentions. I think an intention is like a GPS. We get in our car, we poke in where we want to go. We don't ask how we're going to get there, and we don't try and figure out what's bouncing off what. We just know that we are going to get where we want to go because we have a clear intention or a clear address where we're going. And why I think intention is so important with mindfulness, because it's a mindfulness tool. So basically when you wake up, you don't go, I wonder what's going to happen to me today. I wonder if good things are going to happen or bad things. You actually steer the ship of your everyday. If you set your intention, you know what you're doing, you know what you want from the day, then you're going to have a clear path to get it, as opposed to wondering what's going to happen and walking around kind of sleepwalking in what we do a lot of times, which I do, is kind of like on autopilot. So intention is like the GPS for our life. And here's what made me think about intention this morning. I went to my exercise class, and there's a darling gal, and after the class she was telling me how she's going in a couple of days to Alaska. And she said that she's going with her 15-year-old son, a bunch of moms and some other siblings and other boys. And she was all lit up, and I could see how excited she was to go on this trip. Like, I could see that it was exciting, and she'd been wanting to do it for a long time, and it was coming up and all the anticipation. And I also heard her say, my son's 15, so I know I won't have a lot more moments like this or times like that. And then I said to her, I just stopped for a minute, and that's kind of really what I heard and stuck out to me. And I said, I would like to invite you to set an intention for this trip. Think about what you would like for you and your son. What is the experience you're hoping for? What do you want to do to connect with other people? What do you want to share with your son? I said, set a really clear intention before you go on the trip. So that's the foundation of your trip. Then you can be present and enjoy it, but it's being guided by this intention. And she was like, oh my gosh, I never thought of that. What a great idea. I'm going to do that. I'm going to set an intention. And it's so funny how often we just jump into stuff and get going and swimming and running. This morning I got up, got my kids to school, exercised, got home, packed the car, got my kids, spray block, sunblock, do my video. And it's this constant like this. But it's like really a decision to stop and go, I've done the prep work to get to the beach. I'm going to set my intention today with my children at the beach. It's 2 of their last day of school today. The others finished earlier. So my intention with my children is for me to see them and to hear them so that they know how much they matter. And also for me to celebrate the year that they just finished. So these are things that I'm reminding myself not to go aimlessly to the beach and set up my chairs and get my magazines and talk with my friends. That's all going to happen too. But also to have mindful moments today with my kids. I'm setting the intention to be mindful with my children and to look each one of them in the eye and tell them I'm proud of them and congratulations for getting to this day. Just that acknowledgement, as opposed to it just being another beach trip, which is so often how I work. Got to get somewhere. I'm here. Okay, I got to pack up. I got to get back. I got to shower. I have dinner tonight. Blah, blah. So being mindful means paying all of your attention to the present moment with no judgment. So today I will close my magazine. I'll shut my pie hole. I'll look in my kids' eyes when they speak to me. If they say, will you get in? All of me is going to want to say no. I don't like to get in. It's freezing cold and I'm not interested. But because I want to be mindful and think of other people too and how much it would mean for them if I got my ass into the ocean, I'm going to get in today. I'm not going to go under, but I'm going to get in just to have that time with them. So today I invite you, no matter what you're doing, I know that we are so grateful we get to go to the beach today, that we live close to that. But whatever you're doing today, that's just part of your schedule, stop and take a moment and think about what your intention is, why you are doing it, how you want to show up. It's so cool to have intention because really it steers the ship. You become a captain of your everyday, sailing through this beautiful world. I got to use some ocean references. There's 2 quotes today that I have up on my computer. I don't know if you can see them, but I don't think I can see them. So one moment, even though they're written really big, my eyes are really changing. I'm mindful of my eye change. Hi, Gretchen. One says, that was the day she made herself the promise to live more from intention and less from habit. So when we're on autopilot, we're disconnected from the present moment, and we're moving from habit, or moving whatever our schedule says we have to do. We're not on this planet very long, so screw habit. Make every day different. Have intention, steer your ship, know why you're going. And that way, that mom I talked about a little bit ago, when she goes on this trip with her son, it's going to be meaningful for her before she even goes, because she was clear in what she hopes for, of a connection for them. And I think it's also cool to share your intention with the person, because it shows that you care that much about them, that you're doing the extra foundation of making sure you get the most of whatever the activity is. So today in the car, when I'm driving with my kids to the beach, I'm going to say, even though there's a friend that I don't know that well that's coming along, I'm going to say, kids, it is my intention today to be present, to look in your eyeballs, and I want you guys to know how proud I am, even you, Jaden, how proud I am of the moment and the work you've done to get here. And let's go to the beach and celebrate. And when I'm not listening, give me a gentle reminder to come back, because I want to not miss it. I want to not miss my life, whatever. Okay. The other one here says, our intention creates our reality. Our intention creates our reality. That's by Dr. Wayne Dyer. The other one, I can't really read it, but I'll put it up if you guys can figure it out. Our intention creates our reality. If you're not setting your intention, you might not be living the actual life that you have dreamt of. I'll say a prayer and then I'll take a peek to see who's here. Dear God, thank you that I heard that little voice inside of me at the exercise class today to share with that woman to think about setting an intention before they went to Alaska, because it reminded me to do the same. And I'm grateful that sometimes I can stop my spinning to hear the wisdom of my heart, because when I share from that place, I hear it as myself and to the other person when I say it, and it helps me as well. And while I'm thinking of her, I bless her and all the people on her trip and her son, that they may have a magical time. And God be with me today when I'm spending my time with my twins and Eve on their last day of school, to honor them and to see them and to hear them, and to let them at the beach today know how important they are to me. I thank you for this time together. I thank you for this beautiful day. And I send love and light to everyone here and around the world. Amen. Amen. It's so great to see you, and so many of you come every time, and that touches my heart. A lot of people watch later, but it's so much fun to see you. So I am grateful for you. 19 people. Have a beautiful day, and I will talk with you soon. Bye.